Welcome to Expletive Added. I'm Red Ocelot.
I'm Jack Silverson, and today we're playing Castlevania.
Castlevania? Oh no. And obviously we're playing it on the best system known to man.
Playing on the analog NT. Zelda 2 was a bust, so here's your actual demo for this. Oh, well, actually, we played Zelda 1 on the NT, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We played Kirby on this too.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, but most people haven't seen the NES part of this.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And of course, most of our NES output has been the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Speaking of which, recently I finally got around to playing and beating Mega Man 4, so we'll probably get to that pretty sooner than later.
Yeah. We were going to play Resident Evil Survivor,
But our disc wouldn't work.
but the disc wouldn't work.
Sadness. Though, considering it's a game that's never fucking referenced again, we probably aren't fucking missing much.
It's referenced.
Barely.
There's some files in the other games that reference the events.
Fucking intro Resident Evil 0 goes basically like, oh yeah, this happened too. And that's about all the mention you get in the main series after that.
Code Veronica has a few references. It references the ship in which the game takes place.
Yeah, but Code Veronica, the ship.
Doesn't.
That's
Survivor...
Dead Aim.
Oh, that one's canon.
Survivor's
too, then.
on Sheena Island.
Yeah. That means there's another game we need to find and play for this.
Why isn't there
bullshit.
3 fucking Resident Evil spin-offs that take place on boats?
I don't know.
I
Son
mean,
of a bitch.
you got Resident Evil Gaiden, whose canonicity is debatable.
You know what?
The
There's
take-
actually a way over this.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, you got Resident Evil Gaiden, which has debatable canonicity.
I watched a speedrun of this a while back, and somebody was able to damage boost.
Damage
their
boost
way
off the
over
bat.
that.
And get used to hearing that sound.
Because I suck at this. I'm not super good at Castlevania, but I'm better than Jack is.
Trade-off is I'm better at Mega Man.
Yep. I'm not good at Mega Man.
And yet, somehow you defeated Magnet Man when I could not. Yeah, turns out I took a horrible fucking path for Mega Man 3.
Loser.
I played it again later, it's like, oh, Top Man only has 2 attacks and they're really fucking easy to dodge. I'm a dipshit. But you know what? At least I'm honest about it.
So this song is like one of the greatest video game songs of all time, in my opinion.
I feel this is a very poor representation.
This is not a good version
Yeah,
of
by
it.
comparison, this is a very poor version of it.
This is the original. I mean, that's why I think that this is a good version, but I wouldn't say this is the best version of Vampire Killer that you could, listen to. There's other better versions of this song. I do not have a sub-weapon, and I'm fighting the bat. This ought to go well.
Speaking of game songs, you know the earliest commercial versions of Tetris didn't have the Tetris theme?
Ugh. Didn't they pretty much have to steal that song to make that work?
Well, no, it's a public domain song.
Wow. That sucks.
If I'm remembering correctly, the song it's based on, Kodobeniki, is an anthem of the Russian Workers' Union.
Yes, it is. It's a communist song.
With every block, you are rebuilding communism.
And that's why whenever you build enough blocks, it just goes away. Because communism doesn't work.
We live in a world where 2 of the richest men in the video game industry just made a fucking game where you put blocks down.
What do you mean?
Alexei Pajitnov and Marcus Pearson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here's some blocks. Here, there you go. Blocks. For a very long time, Tetris was like the #1 greatest selling game of all time. Like #1 or #2.
I would still call it the most commercially successful game of all time, even if it has since been displaced in sales.
Yeah.
Because that's only counting one version of fucking Tetris.
The Game Boy version, specifically. Yes. Game Boy was one of the best-selling consoles ever.
Like, how many fucking people do you know that when Tetris comes out for a new system, they'll fucking buy it because it's Tetris, and then they can play Tetris on that system?
Dude, the first game I ever bought for my cell phone was Tetris. Like, I'm not lying. Tetris was the first game I bought for my phone.
These are the most fucking infamous things in the entire series. Why are they flying heads? For that matter, why are they flying Gorgon heads?
Ooh!
Yeah, you thought the knockback in Mega Man was tough shit? You ain't seen a damn thing yet. Simon Belmont is a fucking wimp.
Why?
Mega Man gets hit and he just scoots back a few feet. Simon gets hit and it looks like he fucking took a fucking bullet to the chest.
'Cause he did. Looking for hearts. What the fuck?
Okay, for the uninitiated, and for those people who probably will think this is bass backwards like I used to, hearts in Castlevania don't heal you. They're your ammo for your sub-weapons.
Yeah, because that's how it should be.
Which is fucking bonkers in Bloodstained, because in that game, hearts are your life.
Yeah, I forgot what the sub-weapon ammo is in Bloodstained, though.
It's like crystals, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
It's like fucking Castlevania 64.
It's Castlevania 64. You found a heart? Oh, great. That's like literally life.
No, it's not. It's still the fucking like pork chops and shit. Oh no, you brushed against that ceiling thing. Now you're dead.
Yeah.
You may have noticed our lives counter hasn't gone down.
Yeah, I put in an infinite lives cheat because it's just easier that way. I have beaten this game once.
This is getting to the point where like only like Mega Man and Zelda 1 are the only NES games we're dealing with legitimately.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh no, you brushed against that thing. You're dead now.
Yeah, I don't mind. For a Let's Play, I don't mind cheating this game. I really, really don't, because...
Of course, if that rumor that we just heard about turns out to be true, you might.
What?
The Castlevania PS4 collection.
Yeah, if it has Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 2...
You'll have to play Castlevania 2, the original Castlevania 2.
Yeah, we don't plan on playing the real Castlevania 2 for the channel.
You know what you should also not plan on doing?
What?
Trying to kill that fucking ghost thing.
Well, I was trying to kill it so it would stop bothering me.
So I recently got a hold of a,
Wait a second. Didn't I just pick up a 2 sub-weapon? Oh, wait.
You picked up another sub-weapon on top of that and I got rid of it.
Yeah. Damn it. Who's the boss of stage 2?
Medusa.
Okay.
Of course, I always beat Medusa in this stage the fucking cheap shit way.
Holy water?
No.
What?
Stopwatch.
Ah. Yeah, too bad I don't have a stopwatch. You can also use holy water very effectively against Medusa. You fucking bitch.
Beady-da-beady-da-beady. What was that about dying starts you in the room you were last in?
Unless it's a boss.
That's another great thing about Bloodstained.
Yeah?
The fucking candles that have sub-weapons and shit, or lanterns as the case is.
Yeah, they're different colors.
They're different colors, so you know not to hit those. That's got a cross in it. Oh no, it's got a big heart.
That has a cross.
Yeah, it's a cross, people, not a fucking boomerang.
Yeah.
Nintendo lied to you.
That's because they didn't want religious iconography in their NES games, apparently.
I'm sorry, but the cross pales in comparison to the Bible and the Metroidvania games. That sub-weapon's fucking hilarious.